Good morning, children. This is your page 70 in your journal knowledge book, Prickly Puzzles, and we are going to talk about some of the puzzles, mathematical as well as reasoning type of questions in this. I think you should try them on your own first of all. I'll just give you the idea of how the questions you have to do. First is the diameter of a circle is 4 centimeter. That means if this is a circle, the diameter is 4 centimeter, and we have to calculate the area that is in purple in this figure. So basically, we need to calculate the area of the remaining portion other than the yellow one. So to calculate that, we need to calculate the area of basically this square, and then we need to subtract the area of these four circles. Okay, so the area of the square will be equal to diameter into diameter. That means a square. This whole area, the diameter of one circle is 4 centimeter. Both the circles will be 8. Again, this side also 8. So whole square, that will be the area of the square, as well as we will calculate the area of one circle. Area of circle is pi r square. Okay, and accordingly we will add up all the areas of all the four squares, and we will just subtract it from the square. That is calculating the area which is purple in color. So it is actually not visible, the side portion. This is the purple color, the corners, and this the leftover. So this is how you have to do that. Just try it on your own now. Next question is, there are 7 letters words hidden in the grid beginning with the central letter S, and the next letter can be in any direction. Each letter is used only once. And what are the words? So basically we have to make some different words using the central letter, that means S, and these are 7 letters word can be made, that can be made through this group, this grid. You need to search them on your own. Okay, though there are some of them written over here, but I want you to do it yourself and then let me know whether they are correct or not. Next question is, using the letters, that means the letters that are given in this series, using these letters we need to complete this grid so that it reads the same across as down. That means if we read it this side, that means a column wise as well as row wise, both wise, the word is same, STIR, stir, or TRE, or IRES. Similarly, we have the words, the same words on this side also. So column wise and row wise it should read same. Next we have complete the series. We have been given 13, 17, 23 and 29. In between this was a blank where one of the student wrote, this is actually last year book, so it was available. I could make with the help of this. So 19, the answer is how 19 is the correct answer. If you can see, these all are prime numbers. 13 is prime number, next prime number is 17, the next prime number is 19. Later on we have 23 and 26. In between them there is no prime number, so this is the series of prime numbers. Prime numbers are the numbers which are not multiple of any number. Okay, so they cannot be found in any tables, like the tables of 2 and 4 and any table. Next we have, place the numbers 1 to 8 inside the boxes such that no two consecutive numbers are placed next to each other, either diagonally, vertically or horizontally. So we have to place basically 1 to 8 numbers in such a way that no two consecutive numbers like 1, 2 and 2, 3, they are not together. Like we have 1, we don't have 2 nearby. Okay, so consecutive numbers should not be diagonally opposite to this, or besides this, or this way or this way. This is diagonally opposite, means this way or that way, or on the top of it, adjoining it, any consecutive number should not be there. As you can see, 1 if I place here, 2 if I place here, and no two consecutive numbers are placed together. For example, 7 and 8 are consecutive numbers which are neither diagonally connected to each other, nor horizontally, nor vertically. So just try it on your own and then check the answers. Okay, then just go through the video. So next we have, this is basically a Venn diagram question. Venn diagram means a question where you need to make a diagram on basis of what question says. The students present in economic class also studies mathematics. So there's basically this class, and there are some students who are present in economic class. They also study mathematics, and half of those who study literature also study mathematics. So basically, half of the students who are studying literature are also studying mathematics. That mathematics which is also studied in the economic class by some of the students. Sorry, all the students that who study economics. So half of the students in mathematics class study economics. So vice versa is not true, because only half of the students who belong to the mathematics class study economics, but it is very much clear that the students who are present in economic class, they study mathematics. That means this way it is going. So 30 students study literature and 20 study economics. None of one who studies literature study economics. How many students in the mathematics class study neither economics nor literature? Hint, draw a Venn diagram to find answer. Venn diagram is basically a diagram where we take, for example, this is the whole class. We need to find out, we need to make a selection, like suppose these are the economic students. So these many are studying mathematics, which is a common subject for English and other subjects. So we need to prepare a Venn diagram, and accordingly you have to find out the answer of it. I want you all to try it on your own. Rest of them, I guess you know the answer already. So just try it on your own, and just send me the answer. Let me see whether you are able to find out the correct answer of it or not. This is very good question. You should just use your mind doing that. Okay, so this is it, the Pricky puzzles. Just go through this. This is very interesting. Try it on your own, all the questions first of all. Later on you should come to the video and check out the answers. Thank you.